For good reason.
We're gonna find out now. And then intro. Here we go. Boom, 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 bam, boom, 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 bam.
Why does he deliver?
Hey everyone, how's it going here on the Color Circuit channels? My name is Phil. I'll be your host today with Improv Donut. What? That's right. We're gonna be doing. Cut that off so short there. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing some short form improv here for you. So this is a fully interactive show. We're gonna need plenty of your comments down there in the comment section. Give us your suggestions. We're gonna need colors, names, places, people, races, animal, vehicles, vegetable.
Your favorite bedtime story.
Everything you can think of. You just throw it in there.
Bedtime
throw
Your
everything
least
you
favorite
want.
uncle.
Your social security number.
It's Rick.
Oppressed populations.
That's right. Pekinians? What? Anyway, so we're going to be coming at you. First of all, my name is Phil. I'll be your host today. And, of course, over here to my left is...
Tito.
And joining us again, the usual, the Mac Daddy himself. We got Nick Mac Daddyson.
Just macking around.
Just macking around. Macking,
right? Is that what I do? I mac.
He works at
Right.
McDonald's.
Goddamn right.
Sometimes.
And a Mac truck. And, of course, another one of our regulars we got over here. We got Megan.
Yellow.
With her nice leather jacket.
Mac lady.
This is
She rode
my
her
only
cycle.
fall attire. I'm wearing boots and leather jackets until I burn up in the summer next year.
That's cool. That's what she's going to be rocking. What are you guys going to be rocking?
Let
anyway,
us know in the comments.
Anyway, throw that in the
fall
comments.
colors?
What are your fall do's
you
and
like
do nots?
stars?
Fashion do's and don'ts.
Okay, and of course we got Connor here for the first time in a while. Actually, in a very long while. We haven't had
ruined
Connor.
the show.
It's true.
Now I'm back.
Yeah.
We're
To
gonna
ruin
give
it again.
No,
We're gonna
no,
give him
pick it up.
another chance, and if he ruins this, you guys throw it in the comments. Which
Yeah.
you guys, thumbs up, Connor. Thumbs down. Anyway, we're gonna need plenty of those suggestions. Yes.
I just want to say I'm going to make a prediction that once again Connor's staring the stage with you, and once again Connor's going to beat you at funnies.
He might. Yes,
Ooh.
that's true. He might because
you.
he doesn't have Lexi here, so I might just let him have this one. So
She did
do
carry
all
the team.
battling.
She did carry the team.
Anyway, that was rigged. So anyway, you guys, it was very rigged.
No
Megan,
no sour grapes
Megan,
there.
go ahead
You're
and
over
take
it.
this off here.
So we are going to have a lively debate about the hottest topics of the day. So to get us started, we need something that's not like public.
I have a thumbs up. I have a thumbs up.
Hey, look at that.
Thank you, Sarah.
Is that your girlfriend?
No, I don't know her. She's completely
that woman.
random person thumbing me up.
What did you ask
sure.
for, Megan?
She wants
I
something.
need a suggestion of a hot debate, like peanut butter or jelly. Or
That's a
Something
debate
relevant
dark
today.
chocolate,
Maybe a
white
current
chocolate.
event. Or
Maybe a current
Well, if you like white
Probably
chocolate.
not.
Hold on. Yeah, whatever she wants to get, let's
Yeah.
let her get that
Yeah,
topic.
we-
Go ahead.
we railroading this.
Whatever. Katie, could you provide that comment?
We need a topic, Katie.
Yeah, sorry. Of course, we got Katie Keys over there. I forgot about that. When she's not
Alicia Katie.
ruining things. If we could get a topic, what was the topic you want?
Anything.
Anything. She just wants
Give us
anything.
something to talk
At
about.
this point, we just gotta get started.
Uh-huh.
Let's do scary movies.
Scary movies. Okay, perfect. I actually have a good thing to start off with. I love scary movies. I love horror movies. They're great. And I'm pretty soon going to have a show coming up here that's going to premiere in October. That's going to be the Creep Circuit, which is, I'm telling you guys for the first time. But basically, we are going to be discussing all things horror. It's going to be great. Oh, I'm going for it.
Is this a plug
I'm going
or
for
are we
it. Yes,
actually into
it's
this?
everything right now. So yeah, it's gonna be great. You guys should check it out. We'll be on Color Circuit, but we're not gonna be live streaming because that's dead now. Nobody watches live stream.
Challenge.
You have to say yes, Tito.
Yes, Tito. All that my iPhone has.
Having known Phil personally for many years, I'm terrified to see what his ideas of horror are.
Proceed.
Phil is one of the darker people that I have met in my life, and I have some darkness in me. But Phil, like Phil's darkness is like a refined wine. It's like a thick balsamic molasses that you pour over.
Challenge.
Yes, Nick.
Yeah, let's move that out of the way. I do not like sugar substitutes.
Noted. Okay, Tito.
Where was I?
Me?
Phil, yes.
That is me. I just wanted to actually say thank you, Tito. I appreciate that. Fine wine, like a pour. That's great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we've had some dark
We
conversations.
have.
Proceed.
Okay. Is that me or? Oh, I guess Tito and
Does
I have.
anybody know
had
the
some-
definition of vor?
That's true. That's very hot. Which we have had discussions in length about.
Okay.
Cool.
Someone's eating Megan's ears.
This is going off the rails
Yep.
quick, so I'm going to pause this real quick. And I'm going to start with a brand new topic here. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to start talking right now. So, yeah, basically Halloween is coming up, and I never dress up for Halloween anymore.
Challenge.
Connor.
I don't care about Halloween.
Proceed, bastard.
Look, I get it. Spiders, vampires, slutty witches. I totally get it. Christmas is the best holiday ever. Not only do you get gifts, it's peppermint, snow.
Challenge.
Oh, yes. Nick.
What about Hanukkah?
Challenge.
Proceed.
You know, just like we're not just a one religious country. There's Jewish people. They celebrate Hanukkah. They don't like Christmas.
Challenge.
Ooh. Yes, Tito.
I cannot think of a happy Jewish holiday.
Proceed.
I am culturally Jewish. And growing up, knowing a lot of Jewish folk, including my dad in Florida, I would do a lot of things like the Seders. I've celebrated Hanukkah and Passover. It's all there's all a real sadness to it. It's a
Challenge.
Yes, Phil.
Where are the satyrs in the Lord of the Ring?
Proceed.
They're those little imp creatures, if anyone didn't know. Satyrs, they have like little goat hooves, and they have like little human bodies, and they have the thing.
Challenge.
Did anyone watch Hercules?
Which one? Yes, Connor.
I think one of the reasons the Lord of the Rings movies are better than the Hobbit movies is like the little details that Peter Jackson pays attention to. You know, how like every piece of armor.
Proceed.
Proceed.
Thank you guys.
Go ahead.
I was going for it anyway. How every piece of armor has like the attention to the details in the armor, whereas the Hobbit movies are just CGI messes that were rushed in a total of 3 months.
Challenge.
Phil.
Dead Alive is the best Peter Jackson film he ever made.
Noted.
'Kay.
Tito.
I am fucking over giant CGI battles.
Proceed.
God, man, you are. You know what? Challenge. I have a new thing. You're a great host.
Challenge.
Megan, the way that you look at me with apathy as I try my best to generate some energy really makes this feel worth it.
Challenge.
Nick.
I didn't really feel any energy coming from you, man. I'm sorry. I'm with Megan on this.
Proceed.
Yeah, you know, like it's a tough job hosting this game. I mean, you know, you got to keep control of us fools. I say we give Megan a break. You know, she's doing the best
Challenge.
she can.
I wanted him to proceed. Yes, Connor.
Having sat through a few of these improv donuts on the producer side, I gotta say, Phil, you do a great job of hosting this game.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
so
you.
good.
Challenge. I just feel honored again. I've gotten 2 compliments from each
Challenge.
Nick.
Uh, sucking up to the host isn't going to guarantee that you're going to be back next week. So just tread lightly there.
Challenge.
Tread lightly, Tito.
Us giving too many compliments to Phil is going to turn him into a monster.
Proceed.
Thank you.
Phil has an insatiable need for compliments, and you can tell when you know him. He also loves horror. If we continue to compliment his horrors and horror, it's part of it's part of what makes him a monster.
Part of my charm.
If we continue to compliment Phil, he will grow bigger and bigger, and he will take over everybody, and it will be like we're all living in a horror film.
End of debate.
Thank you. That's right. I will devour
Nicely
you
done.
all from the inside.
Nicely done.
That's not what. That's my favorite thing I ever heard from this guy named Brent. Funniest person I knew when I was like 15. He's like, "Hey, you ever had your belly button licked from the inside?" I lost my shit for like 5 minutes.
Like a pregnant woman?
Yeah,
No,
like
he was just talking to me. You ever had your belly button licked from
No,
the
he just had
inside?
problems.
He's a short, fat, redhead Irishman.
All these redheads, I'm telling you. Anyway, Connor, go ahead and take us away to this next one.
All right, this next game is called Ding, and I'm probably going to butcher explaining it, but here it goes. So I'm going to have 2 people. Who's playing this game?
Me and that guy.
Nick and Phil. They're going to be acting out a scene, and they're going to be saying a bunch of stuff, and sometimes they'll say phrases that I do not care for. I don't like it. So I'm going to ding this little bell over here and make them say something else. I have all the power in this game. I'm pretty excited about it. For example, Phil, say something.
I have a dog. I have a cat. I have a poster of Gigi Gavor.
Why?
You mean Jacques?
Nope.
No,
Her
Gigi, his
sister.
sister.
Nope, it's her sister.
All right. So I would like this for the comments, but we need to make the story a little bit simpler. We need a relationship between two people. I would go to the comments, but I know better. So, Katie,
But I know better.
can we get a relationship between two people, like sailor and captain, or sailor and lady, or I've been on a real sailing kick lately.
Sailor
fine.
and ballerina.
Who are you, AWOL Nation?
Sailor and Moon.
Not anymore.
Now I'm stuck Pirate King and Captain in my head.
Pirate
Ooh.
King and captive.
It's a porn.
Oh, yikes.
All right.
Sex with me is much later in the game.
Pirate King and Captive. All right. You know, I've just really grown attached to you, Melvin. All these years you've been serving me. God damn it. I just can't get enough of that peg leg of yours.
Oh, I've grown close to you as well. At night, I stroke my peg leg and think of your eyes.
Oh, I love when you play with that wood. It's so good. Nice. It's like
Yeah.
bark.
You kn-
Burgundy. It's like a nice mahogany. I saw a rat nesting in there.
Yes.
You should let me catch that for you.
No, I let the rats nest in my peg leg because I'm afraid we'll run out of food,
Oh.
and I'm storing them to
Have-
eat them.
have-
I'm storing them to raise a master race of rats. I'm waiting to jump ship, and they'll be my flotation devices.
Ah, the old rat flotation device, of
Yes.
course.
I
Old sailor trick.
Yes, I don't think this journey is going to end well for us.
Well, this journey is about to end for you, because we're about to dock, and you're free. You're engaged. You're our next winner on America's Top Model!
Awesome. You know, I think this is a huge step forward for peg leg people.
That's right, you're Mrs. Pegleg 9000.
Oh. I didn't know it came with the title.
It does. Here's your crown and your little peg pencil sharpener.
Oh.
Pencil sharpener. Here's a chicken. I want you to raise him.
I will raise the chicken as long as he gets along with the rats. As long as he doesn't mind sharing a bed with my puppy. As long as I can eat the chicken on Thanksgiving. As
That's
his peg leg. See, we
tradition.
do things a little differently.
true.
But yes,
Yes, I
we
know.
eat chickens on Thanksgiving.
Look, I just want you to, when you go out there and you talk about your experiences on the high seas, I hope you speak fondly of me.
I'll have to be truthful. There were some dark days.
Sorry that I had to beat you into submission. Sorry that I had to tickle you for the last cupcake. But that was my goddamn
That was not
cupcake.
fair. I was hungry, and all I
Sorry.
had was rat meat.
I know.
I really wanted that cupcake, you
That would've been
bastard.
cool. I'm sorry, but you just look so fluffy. I had to tickle you. Anyway.
All right.
Was that it? Yeah, okay. Are we still live? Cool.
Damn it.
I don't have my phone on me.
Oh,
What's on the
sorry.
docket?
So good fun
Story.
stuff. Story International. Okay,
Ooh.
cool. So are you sure we're live? Because that we
There's
had comments and there's no
nothing
comments.
Well, she had to refresh.
Okay, cool. No
I
worries.
got you,
As long as
Katie.
we're still
I got
good.
you.
All right, everyone. So, Katie, I'm going to need think of a title of a story that you've always wanted to hear but doesn't exist, and I'll come to you for that in just a moment. So right now we are going to tell you that story. We're going to do conducted story for those of you who don't know. Until I pull my hand away from you, you keep speaking and telling the story, and then we'll come back to Katie to get some other little caveats. So let's go ahead and start off with the first chapter of the story, and the chapter of this story is, the title of this story is... The Lonely Pumpkin Farmer. How beautiful. The Lonely Pumpkin Farmer, and we're going to go ahead and start off with chapter 1. The Lonely Pumpkin Farmer.
It was early October. The fields of pumpkins were covered with the first frost of the season. And out walked Jeremiah, the lonely pumpkin farmer. He surveyed his fields, rubbed his hands together for warmth, and thought,
If only I could touch something as much as I touch these pumpkins. But so he walked over and gently massaged the pumpkin just to feel less alone. He laid down next to them and felt.
For a second, like Katrina was still in his life. She had passed away in the frost of last year, and he hadn't gotten over it. This current pumpkin harvest was lackluster at best because his heart hadn't been in sowing a lot of seeds. He had nowhere to deposit the seeds. As he was sitting there remembering Katrina, suddenly a pickup truck rolled
by. It was his dad. Jeremiah's dad. Mr. Jeremiah. Mr. is his first name. Jeremiah is their last name. Fun fact: they're from Wisconsin. so Jeremiah's father steps up. That was in parentheses.
Gotcha. I got.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of
stage direction. Gotcha.
It's the appendix. I gotcha. So, Mr. Jeremiah steps out of his truck. He sees his boy lying with all of the pumpkins. He said to him,
Son, you got to move on with your life. I know Adelina, Atricia, I don't know. It was something weird. I know she was a nice lady to you, but you only knew for a week, son. You need to move on.
I guess you're right. I did notice in the newspapers that there was a speed dating happening down at the old OK Corral barn. Suppose I should saddle up these shoes and head on over to speed dating. That's what Maya said.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. That was chapter 1 of The Lonely Pumpkin Farmer. His name has happened to be Jeremiah. Last name,
Jeremiah,
of course.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Mr. Jeremiah.
Of course, everyone. So we're now going to tell you the rest of the story in a foreign language, something maybe American, an American accent like Boston or
Boston.
I said foreign language. You're right. We're going to do it in a different accent or language, something like Boston or Kentucky or something white.
Surfer bro.
Wisconsin.
Oh no.
They're now going to tell. What's that? Too late. Yeah, we'll come back to you for other ones. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do Wisconsin over here. We're gonna jump all the way to chapter 12, my favorite chapter of The Lonely Pumpkin Farmer, in a Wisconsin accent. Okay.
There were 4 little kids running through the pumpkins. 'Cause I don't remember.
I'm gonna give you.
Oh no, like there are just so many pumpkins here. Like I don't know what to do with all these. So he got all his pumpkins and he went to the lonely dating site and he took a bunch of pictures because
he figured headshots is a good thing for a resume, don't you know? I'm trying to find my accent right now. Let's keep plugging along, shall we?
What does someone from Wisconsin sound like?
yeah, I bet.
He met a nice girl from Boston. She said, "Hello there, my name's Barbara. I'm a nice girl from Boston. It's nice to meet you."
All right, that was horrible. Nobody.
We lost this story.
It's fun.
Spooktacular episode.
It's so spooky right now. I'm ready to jump out the window. Let's get another accent. This time I'm going to be harsher on these guys because apparently nobody knew what a Wisconsin accent.
What is a
I
Wisconsin?
think I was
You were closest. You were the closest this show.
My grandma's from North Dakota, don't you know?
So can I get another? What was the other one you wanted to provide? Surfer dude. All right, so we're gonna do surfer dude, and it has to be a stereotypical surfer dude, so I know what it is. And we're gonna continue the chapter right where we left off.
Hey, bro, like I brought all these pumpkins. I need you to photograph me for my website. And so he goes over there super stoked.
And he says, "Hey, are you gonna charge me for this, bro?" because I got like $5 and I was kind of hoping to like buy a soda later, you know.
But he's like, no, dude, these pumpkins are too gnarly to be photographed for just $5. Dude, you gotta like pony up like a 10 spot, or else we're not even gonna like make
photographs of you, man. And so like Jeremiah was bummed, you know, and not just like regular bummed, but he was like bummed like deep in his like soul, like his granola had wilted, and
then he like was like just he kept thinking about that soda, man. Like he couldn't even focus during the.
So he was just like, he was like, oh fuck, you know, if I can't get my photograph, like maybe I'll go get a soda. So he went and got a soda, and he's like, hey,
is this like the super big gulp the same price as the regular big gulp? Because like I'm like got like a gnarly thirst wave
with my parched mouth, smoking all that ganja, bro,
and like I'm just real fucking thirsty, but I'm also like real
like tired, man, because like I've been like laying with pumpkins and it's just not comfortable anymore, you know.
Oh, that's lost some of the surfer no-ditch to it, so Connor's out of here.
Damn it.
Let's get a different accent. Or not. You guys are going to finish this off, and let's do French. Why not? I don't know what's going on right now.
It's okay. I got it.
Yeah, okay. We're going to go... yeah, we're going to just finish off this story, chapter 30. Brand new chapter. You guys don't need to worry about whatever you're talking about. And we'll do this in style of French. Here we go.
Zut à l'heure. It was the middle of the night. Jeremiah woke with a start. He had heard a rustling off in the pumpkin patch.
It was Adrina. She was so naked. And so
She laughed. I'm sorry. Megan is out of here too. For these final two, can I get another accent? Maybe another... Let's see. Yeah, something else European that is not offensive.
Iceland.
that's not
Iceland.
offensive.
Something like Russian or... Swedish. Swedish is not offensive. Here we go. Right where I left off.
I saw her in this pumpkin patch, and the pumpkins, they were glowing like a two orange orbs right in front of his face.
Suddenly, the apparition appeared, and it was Katrina.
Oh, that's not even an accent! That's just your head nodding.
It's still an accent, physical accent.
It was like
it was
a
Katrina.
It's like a chicken accent. All right, Nick won that round.
Exactly.
Nick won that one. I guess so. All right, let's
What a stick with
Yeah,
Marty.
we're moving on. We're moving on.
I was like, what the hell is that? I ain't go over there.
Is he okay?
He is having the seizure. Go ahead, Nick.
All right, so our next game is ABC. It's pretty simple. We're going to have two players who are going to do a scene, and they're going to, each line that they give has to start with, they begin with a word, with the letter in the alphabet, and they have to make their way all the way around, and all we need to get started first is a letter of the alphabet to start
You
with.
have 26 options.
Yeah, you can't
on,
go wrong
let's
unless
have
you
one.
say like one.
Ampersand.
27 if you use a Spanish one.
Ampersand.
28?
Oh, I saw P. The letter is P.
Very mature, guys.
And we need a suggestion to start these two off. Let's say
We
a
have,
location,
We have a relationship.
a relationship.
Between a movie theater ticket taker and a movie theater patron.
Ooh, wonderful. That's great. And we're starting with the letter P.
Priscilla, I thought I told you like not to show up at the movie theater when I'm working.
Quickly, if we don't give him the ticket, I had to do the alphabet in my head. Quickly, if we don't give him the ticket, we're not going to see the movie.
Right. Priscilla, I know how to do my job in this interaction right now, okay? Like, I'm the man of the relationship. I'm going to take care of it.
So it's like that, huh? Wow, Mr. Big Pants.
Okay, attitude. I'm just being the man, providing, protecting. I'm paying for the movie ticket. I'm going to buy the popcorn unless you keep that attitude up.
Ugh. So typical, like a male.
Valium? You want some more Valium, Priscilla? Because you're getting real uppity. Here, it's fine.
Whoa! What are you saying? Are you saying I'm having an attitude or something? You're having an attitude.
X marks the spot. I guess I am getting a little defensive. I'm sorry. I know that this is not what you wanted for your birthday, but this is all I can afford.
Zebras are my favorite animal, and you should know that.
All right. I know you wanted to go to the zoo, but it's expensive right now, and the dollar theater is all I can afford.
Barely.
Crap, you're really rubbing this in, okay? I got fired from my job, and I'm trying to do the best. I'm trying to make a good experience for you, and you seem determined to not enjoy your birthday.
Damn it! I just want to watch the movie. I don't want to fight with you anymore in the movie theater. This feels so white trash.
Enough. Then let's move on. Let's go into the theater. She handed us our tickets. Let's go. Let's go watch Black Klansman.
Fine.
God. God.
Hell, you know what? Let's just leave. Let's just leave right now. I don't even want to see the movie anymore.
Idiotic relationships. Jesus, I don't even know what I'm doing with this.
Jesus? You're bringing Jesus into this?
Okay,
Loser.
God.
That's what you are. You're a loser.
Oh my God, I'm getting so lost in this goddamn thing.
You're so close.
God, Mom was right about you. Okay, yeah, she's like, you got to watch out for her. Like, she's gonna like demand too much, and you are, frankly.
Now we're fighting in the movie theater. Now you're bringing up your mom. Now.
Oh my God, I thought this is what you wanted. The energy that you're throwing at me, Priscilla.
Please. I don't.
Seems that's it. No more.
Good job, guys.
You
Good
made it
job.
to the alphabet.
Well, you guys know your letters to a T. Anyway, okay, let's go ahead and jump into left-hand lure. That one's all you, Tito.
Okay, guys, for this, this is just categories. This is not, yeah. Okay. Hey, everybody, for this next thing, I'm simply going to throw a bunch of categories at our improvisers, and they're going to say as many things as they can think of in that category, rapid fire, when I point to them. If they repeat themselves or they say something that I don't like or they try to sneak something past me that doesn't fall in that category, they will be out of here. Like this. Out of here. That's right. Should we do like two hands or where we are with time?
We're good with time. If you
Okay.
wanna.
Okay. Cool. So the first category to get us started, give me a topic like books or types of horses or foods. Don't give me something like pineapple or pizza. Give me the category like food or, blockbusters.
Blockbusters.
Want to
Like
rearrange?
the store?
Yeah.
Let's go with movie stars.
Movie stars. Thank you.
Heath Ledger.
Tom Cruise.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Val Kilmer.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Christopher Reeves.
Jack Nicholson.
Michael Fassbender.
Alyssa Milano.
Michael Caine.
Paul McCartney.
James McAvoy.
Michael J. Fox.
Kate Hudson.
Michael Spitz.
Michael Spitz.
That's a Olympic gold medalist. We all know that. All right. Nick has one hand up. When he gets two hands up, he will be blam blam out of here.
Blam, blam.
Blam blam.
Blah, blah.
Okay. Give us another category, please.
Blah.
In fact, Sarah, just type out some categories and I will pull them from the comment section, or whoever else is on the chat.
Sarah.
So another category, something like states that have had UFO sightings or bugs. Companies that went bankrupt. Ooh, this is this is challenging.
All right.
Let's do this.
Blockbuster.
Gordman's.
Enron.
Toys R Us.
Kmart.
Goldman and Sachs.
Sears.
Fuck. He took both Kmart and Sears. I was like, shit.
All right, we
think of
need
any
another
other ones.
category. Phil has a hand up. Again, I'm looking for categories. Something like types of swords or
Pointy.
You know what?
Stabby. Slashing.
okay, you want a category? Give me words. Words would be a good category.
How about words that start with V?
Shit. Okay, words that start with V.
Vulpix.
Vivacious.
Very.
Vinegar.
Voluptuous.
Vagina.
Vulva.
Voracious.
Veracity.
Velociraptor.
Volvo.
Voltage.
Vonka.
Vimmer.
Nick.
Is this? I think this is like the
Outta
first.
here.
Like Nick's out.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What?
What's
All
that?
right, cool.
taking
By the way, I was hoping somebody would say Vidalia for the onion. It's beautiful. It's a
Vidalia.
beautiful word. Classes you take in high school.
Like
High school
Volkswagen.
classes.
English.
Geometry.
Drama.
Algebra.
Choir.
Algebra 2.
English 2.
Band.
Business math.
Advanced band.
Trig.
Advanced choir.
Algebra 3.
Theater.
Advanced theater.
Improv.
Drama.
Improv drama.
Advanced drama. Super advanced drama.
AP music theory.
AP English.
Fuck.
All right, moving on. We also have Starbucks drink orders. Okay, so Megan, you're in the lead with no hands up. Let's go with
And I'm a
Starbucks.
basic bitch.
I know. I was gonna say fucking. This is her wheelhouse.
Look, I'm not a jacket.
Shit. Yeah.
My scarves are in my closet.
Okay, calm down.
Pumpkin spice latte.
Green tea frappuccino.
Cold brew.
Dark roast with cream in it.
Macchiato.
2 espresso shots.
Peppermint frappuccino. Ice cold frappuccino. Mocha frappuccino.
Standard cup.
Oh, Connor is out of
Outta
here.
ya.
All right, next thing. Oh, Jesus. Celebrities part of the 27 Club. Ooh, I like that. Now, you guys, I know you know what this is.
I was
you know
hoping
what
to
this
join.
is. You missed your chance.
I did
My
a long
28th
time
birthday
ago.
actually made a reference to this.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. People who have joined the 27 Club.
Kurt Cobain.
Janis Joplin.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix again.
Jimmy Morrison.
Nope, you got a hand up. Okay, I gave you a pass
Who
too.
was the guy at
Jim
River
Morrison.
Phoenix?
Boy, you really didn't
River
know.
Phoenix wasn't it?
27?
No.
Okay. Ooh,
I don't think so.
Final categories.
How
Oh, we're
many?
gonna
I
take.
think there's only
We're gonna
like 3
take
people.
2 categories.
Yeah.
We have on the comment section. We have memes and Nick Cage movies,
Which are also memes.
which are also memes, the good ones.
Meta.
So pull from either one of those, and may the best human win.
Wicker Man.
Matilda. Is it the right one?
No, you're out of here.
That's the new one you just did, right? What's the name of the new one you just
Mandy.
did? Oh, Mandy. Matilda.
is the girl with
Oh,
second
she's the little cute. No, wait. Matilda is the new meme that's taking over the internet.
No, it's not.
It is.
Hi.
Megan is.
It
our
is. Look
winner.
it up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I want to thank basic bitches everywhere.
101. Basic bitch 101. All right, Connor, this is all you.
Alrighty, so this next game is not for children. If your children are watching this show, that's weird. But
But we'd appreciate more viewers.
Yeah, we'll take them.
we're gonna have who's playing this
We'll
game
take your
again?
kid.
These 3. All right, so Tito, Nick, and Megan are gonna be having a conversation, and they're gonna be using some double entendres, if you
know
will.
what I mean.
Thank you, exactly. Where they will end every sentence they say with an "if you know what I mean," instantly turning every conversation into a sexual powerhouse. You definitely don't want your mom to walk in while
Don't
you're watching
overhype
this
this,
next
man.
improv skit.
Sexual
All right.
dynamo.
You're watching that sexual powerhouse show.
That's actually the name of my.
What did he just say?
That's the name of my band. We are
Okay, sexual powerhouse. You
That'd
do
be a good improv group.
power metal.
Noted.
Okay, go ahead, guys.
All right.
Sexual
So,
power saw.
are we looking for a relationship or? Let's get a relationship between 2 people
It's gonna get
or 3 people.
Oh,
Yell yeah,
two.
much
Figure
better.
it out.
Alcoholics Anonymous sponsor.
That seems dark. That seems dark. All right, alcohol. They are alcoholics, and they will remain anonymous. Go ahead, Megan, Tito, and Nick.
So as I was saying, I haven't gone out and partied, if you know what I mean.
I have been having quite a few rough nights, if you know what I mean.
It's the craving, if you know what I mean.
I want it, if you know what I mean.
I miss the taste of that liquid touching my lips. If you know what I mean.
I miss the feeling of it going down, if you know what I mean.
I when it would just settle in your stomach and just sit there, I miss that, if you know what I mean.
You know, I've I called up my my sponsor, and he just told me just like power through and just try to block it out, just like work through it, if you know what I'm talking about.
My sponsor likes to give it to me just like that, if you know what I mean.
I called my sponsor and I said, it's just so hard, if you know what I mean.
All my friends, like, they're always like sending me pictures of them like getting together and like just guzzling it. I can't join in if you pick up what I'm putting down.
I've tried to be with all of my friends like that, if you know what I mean.
You know, sometimes I'm just like, I'll drive to like the store in the middle of the night and just sit there in my trench coat. If you know what I mean.
I'm terrified.
You know, I get it, man. Like, I went down.
If you know what I mean.
For being honest, I went down to the gas station and I found like an 18-year-old and I gave him some money. If you know what I'm talking about.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you know, it was worth it though, because he got me a 50-year-old. You know, a big old 50-year-old that I just took down. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. One's
Like
just
Jack McKenna?
just
That's
a shot. You know what I mean?
You know, I would just settle for like the little ones behind the counter, if you know what I mean.
I've had about like 5 of those little ones in me. If you
God, guys, I'm just gonna come out and say like, God, I miss cock, right, guys?
Okay,
Good job, guys.
all right. That was sad and
If you
sexual.
know what I mean.
That was a sad
That's
sexual
like-
moment,
That's
guys.
my
Not
inner
sexy at
monologue
all.
every day, really.
That's called depression porn.
That's right. And I live that 24/7.
It's you masturbating to somebody masturbating watching a computer.
Yeah, you whack it, but you're not into it.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
You
not for
you watch the computer through the reflection in your rain-soaked window. That's right.
Cool.
It's a new form of
Damn.
voyeurism.
Oh, man.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and continue this off with a little bit of slogan. Our improvisers are going to come up with a slogan for a product for everyday items. If I don't like it, they repeat themselves, they will be out of here. There's only one chance with this one, fellas and ladies.
Okay.
So let's get a suggestion of an object, maybe something you would find in your kitchen, something like a whisk or a fry peeler.
A fry peeler.
Do they have fry peelers?
Sure.
They
Yeah.
do now.
Maybe they're called potato peeler?
Nope.
I think the fries already peeled.
You guys are all wrong.
I got you. I got you, Phil.
Thank you.
Not the wedges.
Go ahead, Katie.
Not the wedges. They still have the skin on.
Anything?
Take that skin off.
Let's go with microphones.
Microphones. You have to come up with slogans for microphones.
Mike's microphones. We just do it the old-fashioned way. We make them ourselves.
Stoned microphones, because you're kind of quiet when you're stoned.
Bikerphones for your bike.
Foldable microphone. Fit it into your wallet.
Ficrophone for the ficus trees out backyard.
Vibraphone. It's a musical instrument.
Homophone. It's a word that means the same.
Megaphone. Microphones evolved form.
Phonophone for the mic.
Ah,
that's
so
attached to phone.
Nick is off his game.
Yeah,
So
it's
Nick
been a
is out of
long
here.
time.
We're now going to do, what is that? Food processor. Food processor. We're going to begin.
The mood food. When you're angry and just want to process shit.
Good processor. It works.
Feud processor. When you want to solve the arguments between you and your wife.
Lewd processor. It talks dirty to you.
Brood processor. It's so sad.
A crude processor. It talks dirty to you.
NSYNC food processor. It's a garbage disposal that you reach your hand back into when it's off.
It's food processor.
Oh, that's insane. Nice try. Nice try.
Not in sync.
It's the same to me. We now have metal tongs. These two improvisers are going to be going at it, telling you slogans for metal tongs. These better be metal as fuck. Judge it.
Meh. Tongs. They're fine.
Hair metal tongs. Comes with a can of hairspray.
Plastic tongs, not metal.
Bear tongs. Remove bears from your house.
Fuck.
Ah, Tito wins
I wanted
slogan. That's right. All right, Nick, go ahead and take this. Take us away.
All right, here we go. You know, this is an attractive bunch of improvisers here, and you're probably, viewers at home are wondering, what is it like to have sex with us? Well, we're going to tell you, And yeah, meh. And to get started, all we need is a suggestion of some sort of object you may find in your basement. Maybe Christmas decorations or a broom.
Or a dead body.
Figure it out. Or a bunch of
Spooky.
Family relic.
Cobwebs. We have cobwebs.
Sex with me is like cobwebs. You're going to have to push them out of the way to get anything in there.
Sex with me is like cobwebs. It's in my hair. It's in my hair.
Sex with me is like cobwebs. Nobody's home.
Sex with me is like
There's
cobwebs.
spiders.
When I touch you, you're not going to like it and freak out.
Sex with me is like cobwebs. It only shows up around Halloween.
Okay, let's get All right, we have on the screen a
Okay.
toothbrush. Sex with me is like a toothbrush. The recommended daily use is 3 times a day.
Ooh. Sex with me is like a toothbrush preferred in your mouth.
Sex with me is like a toothbrush. Sing the happy birthday song, and then you're done.
Washing your hands.
I don't know how to brush my teeth.
We just learned something.
Sex with me is like a toothbrush. You probably left it in your bathroom too long.
Sex with me is like a toothbrush. Make sure you get it all the way in the back of your mouth.
Sex with me is like a toothbrush. Cover me in paste.
Sex with me is like a toothbrush. There's a strong minty aftertaste.
Sex with me is like a toothbrush. I'll clean your dirty bowl. Didn't we get it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Toilet brush. Anyway.
Sex with me is like a toothbrush. I'm good for your teeth.
Sex with me is like a toothbrush, not your gums, though.
Sex with me is like a toothbrush. You get one after the dentist has been there.
Sex with me is like a toothbrush. I'm gonna push hard enough and get in between your cracks.
Sex with me is like a toothbrush.
I'm gonna make you bleed.
Pause it. Let's keep going.
Okay, let's get another one that looks like a broken bike. A broken bike is a suggestion.
Sex with me is like a broken bike. It works once a day.
Sex with me is like a broken bike. It was your dad's fault.
Sex with me is like a broken bike. You take it out and then realize you don't want it anymore.
Sex with me is like a broken bike found in New Mexico.
Sex with me is like a broken bike. You can buy it off of Craigslist.
Sex with me is like a broken bike. No one uses it.
Sex with me is like a broken bike, rusty ends.
Wow.
No, never mind.
Sex with me is like a broken bike. It's gonna go up your butt.
Okay. Next one. We have an old Santa costume.
Old shit.
Sex with me is like an old Santa costume. I'm going to terrify your children.
Sex with me is like an old Santa costume. It just brings back horrible, horrible memories.
Sex with me is like an old Santa costume. Your dad fits very well in it.
You struck a nerve.
I guess so. Everybody
here with
father
Really.
We need some more suggestions to go out on.
A little less
Save
horrifying.
us. Save
boy.
us.
Sex with me is like pizza.
Do you want to do one or?
Sex with me is.
Sex with me is like pizza. I don't like Canadian.
Sex with me is like pizza. I come in a box.
Sex with me is like pizza. It's always better with extra sauce.
Sex with me is like pizza. I want a slice of that pie.
Sex with me is like pizza. I have to get it delivered and paid for.
Sex with me is like pizza. I'll stuff your crust.
Sex with me is like pizza. Make sure nothing drops on the sofa. It'll stain.
Sex with me is like a pizza. It's very greasy.
Sex with me is like pizza, 20 minutes, or you get your money back.
That's a good one.
That's a good.
Let's get a different one other
Water
than
heater.
pizza. Water heater.
Sex with me is like a water heater. Unreliable.
Sex with me is like a water heater. I call my dad anytime it doesn't work.
All the
more
dad
dad.
jokes. I get all the nerves today.
References.
So many dad jokes.
Sex with me is like a water heater. I make weird noises in the middle of the night.
Sex with me is like a water heater. I take about 20 minutes to warm up.
Sex with me is like a water heater. I break once a month.
Sex with me is like a water heater. Don't sit on it. It'll burn your ass.
Sex with me is like a water heater. I'm all wet.
Sex with me is like a water heater. Mythbusters has proven that I can explode. It just takes a while, okay?
Apparently 2 Mythbusters fans here. Can we get another suggestion?
I thought that
Yeah,
worked.
they got it. I don't, but they got it.
Talking about ejaculation.
Oh,
They confirmed.
I don't get it.
I feel like that was a confession for
Myth busted.
Sex with me, or the moon.
It's fine. You can. It's fine. You can do it. The moon.
Sex with me is like the moon. Cheesy.
Gross.
I feel like we're getting close to the end.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to end on.
Sex with me is like the moon. I'll rise your tide.
Sex with me is like the moon. It's easier to find than Uranus.
Ooh, a good one. We'll let Nick have the final word on that. Thank you, everyone, so much for tuning in. This has been Improv Donut. Make sure you stick around because we're going to do Improv Bagel, the long-form podcast. Bladow. Bladow. Is it up? Cool.
Yeah.
It's up. Awesome. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Tito. Connor. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Even though you cheated that last show. Anyway, and Megan, thanks for being
We didn't
here again.
cheat.
They so cheated. Anyway, make
Can I-
sure.
can I-
Bitterness
Do you want to do a plug?
Yeah, can I
For
do a
your
plug?
cheating podcast? Sure, go ahead. Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the best wrestling podcast on Color Circuit because it's the only wrestling podcast on Color Circuit. Sit down and pile drive live every Monday on youtube.com/Color Circuit. Me and the other Connor, because there's two of us.
Is there two Connors?
There's two Connors.
Two cheaters.
How can you tell
Only
them
one
apart?
of us. Only one of us.
It's your job to find out.
This is great hosting.
Thank you. Thank you. Every Monday, we talk about what's going on in professional wrestling, and we geek out about professional wrestling. And usually one of us, the other one, says something a little offensive. So tune in on Monday. We'll be there.
There you go, guys.
Wow.
All right. Make sure you tune in. Thank you, Katie. Katie will be back eventually.
Now we.
I just saw you go like this.
And I don't have the money to fix it, but
So
I don't
you
want
made
the
it look
I
very
just-
trash.
I don't
Bring you a Ziploc.
Like you could get a new plastic bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I just haven't replaced it, guys.
Just
Okay,
throw
that's
the
fine.
entire
I
phone
just
away
thought
and
that
buy
was
a new
weird. I was
phone.
like, what the hell?
I'm living the best life I can live.
That's fine.
Just like throw your phone away and buy a new phone. Like, do you not have money?
Do you not have like
Good, man. Do you know how to steal?
Or you
Guys,
can just
doing
man
this
up and let the glass in your
podcast
thumb like I do
dude.
every friggin' day.
Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but trickle-down economics don't work.
Yeah, it works.
Yes,
Are
they
you
do.
not getting paid for sit down and pound drive?
Trickle up.
We're getting paid for
Sit down and pile drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
getting
sucks.
You get
paid.
paid for that.
Every time Dylan walks up to pay you guys, if we show up, we beat the shit out of him. You steal the money.
Yeah.
Money.
Like
I
a
can
bunch
see
of
it.
That's the way.
wrestlers.
That's
can
what you
see
should.
it.
That's what
You
you
can
should
buy
do.
it.
You should just beat
buy
up
it.
Dylan when you get here.
Right.
Say, give me some money.
I don't know.
His wallet.
Dylan asked me if I wanted to change some stuff on my show, and I was like reading his thoughts, and I was immediately like, I don't want to do this. But like typing, I don't want to do that. No, it's fine. It's fine. I already told Dylan. Like
The
just-
mics are on, dude.
Just typing that I didn't want to do that idea was
We
like rough
love
for me.
Dylan.
Yeah, I sent
Don't
it. He
kill
thumbs-
us.
He was like, that's fine.
Yeah,
no
no,
worries.
we like.
And I was sitting
We're
there
happy.
We're
So
Yeah, you don't
we're
have
not
to pay
being
us.
held against our will.
You don't have to pay us.
like I don't know what it is,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just like I wanted to say yes, even though I didn't want to do it at all.
Yeah.
I wanted to just be like, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Dylan,
yeah.
do it.
Change
Just do it. Just change everything.
Yeah.
That's the power. It's the power of Dylan.
It's the smile in the eyes. They just get really wide, and you're like,
Why smile?
yes, absolutely, no problem.
Smize.
Anything.
Smize. Dylan has Smize. He's the original Beyonce.
Anything, Dylan.
That's all I know.
Smize was Tyra. Racist.
Tyra racist?
You're racist for
Perry?
confusing Tyra and Beyonce, who actually I think look a lot alike because I would get them confused as a child.
Racist.
That's
When
racist.
Beyonce first came out and Tyra Banks, I was watching like old Fresh Prince reruns and Tyra Banks was on it. I
She was
like,
on Fresh
How old
Prince?
is Beyonce?
I
Yeah.
had no idea.
She was one of Phil Smith's girlfriends.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
Yeah,
Bye.
man.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Can you get out?
Sorry, everyone.
It's fine.
3 times.
It's fine, Katie. I mean,
You know.
that was the worst
No,
show
yeah,
ever.
you know
but
what?
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the best show.
The show
that
had
that show sucked.
the show had other problems.
Yeah. We'll see ya.
My hosting wasn't one of them.
You were the least of the issues tonight, my friend.
Par for the course. It all's fine.
I take this show very seriously, so I am.
Yeah. I'm just like.
Can you hear this on the mics when we do ding?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's because I thought I was gonna do it too hard, and when I did it, it was like too soft. So you ping it and it's getting
Wes.
Hello,
Hello, Wes.
What is up? Hello. Where were you? We were waiting for you. We were waiting for you the whole time.
We haven't started doing it.
Yeah, we're gonna do this now.
only you, me.
We got the practice session out
So
of the
we're gonna be
way.
here till about 11 now.
Till 9/11. Till 9/11.
I just said till 11. You had to turn it
Oh.
into 9/11.
I'm sorry, but that's what I think of. Yeah, dear Nick. Thank you. Have a good one, Nick. Thank you for playing.
Do you have a seltzer?
Oh yeah, who's going to the jam?
Seltzer?
Are you gonna stick around?
Yeah, soda
Justin, I
water.
don't drink seltzer.
You don't have to, but you should.
You're a bitch.
That's exactly it. Stay.
I have been wanting to just
thing?
buy.
Gang, gang.
Oh, I
Like
thought you said the
cans
thing.
of
I was like, Megan's right
CO2.
there. The thing is right there.
CO2?
Why would you
Nope.
say that?
That's not what's in it. How do you carbonate? Carbon.
Thank you.
I've seen it
Tito,
before.
what do you?
Yeah, this is a rerun.
Tito.
What?
What do you have going on?
I filmed a thing for quarantine where I was a vampire. I had to.
Are you allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, I had to assault somebody on camera. It was weird.
I'm glad you said weird.
How do you carbonate something? Is it CO2?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
like that one. I want to can't buy CO2.
Nated.
Carbonate.
Yeah. Carbonate. Ah, that's good. Girl, you look way smarter than you actually are. Wait, the other way around. Girl, you look dumb, but you smart.
Are you dumb as hell? But not reality. I'm doing sober rock.
Talk about what you expect.
I'm doing the sober October thing.
The jam's tomorrow at 8, right? Yes.
I'm doing. I just finished Sexy September.
What about Scott? Do you have anything you want to talk about?
You gotta be sexy
I have a
every day.
funny
Every day you gotta be
anecdote,
sexy.
In part.
I could wing it.
Middle school, I kind of fucked it up.
Because you were too sexy in middle school.
Like, whoa, this is middle school. Put that away.
Jesus.
Dillion.
Yeah.
What do you have? What do you anything?
Brene Brown.
Brene Brown. Brene.
Jesus.
She's a dirty cunt. I don't know who she is.
Wow.
Who is she? I don't know.
I took it there, you took it first.
I dunked it. You're welcome. You took it to the basket
With the
and I
layup.
slam dunked it.
Sports analogy.
I know sport.
I know sports.
I know a sport.
I'm a man of sport.
Basketball. Wiener
Everyone knows
dog.
what lacrosse is,
Wiener
right?
dog.
Yeah.
Lacrosse, yeah. None of
Yeah.
my
From
basic.
American Pie.
None
You,
of my improvisers knew what that was when I helped. When I gave him that suggestion.
Lacrosse?
What the fuck is that? Yeah.
Those dumb kids.
Do you have wait? Are there
It was-
no?
it
Are
was-
there
it's
no
like that
white
little-
people?
It's that
in
little
your improv
alligator
class?
on the
They're all
shirt.
white
No, that's
people.
field
That's
hockey.
it. Lactator.
There's-
That's what I always called it. Lactator.
Lactator?
Yeah, because it's like lacrosse or something,
It's
but it's an
Lacoste.
alligator. Lacoste, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an
And
alligator.
you throw,
Lactator.
It's a toss.
I really
Anyway.
like lactate.
I guess like it's on the nipple.
That's true. Yes.
Polo,
It's only for ladies.
No.
but polo's like hockey on a horse.
Yes.
Speaking of polos, hey everybody, welcome to Improv Bagel here on the Color Circuit channel. That's how we're jumping into it on polos. I'm your host today, Phil, and of course my co-host to me left is
Still, of
Yar.
course,
Yar.
my co-host to me left is
Tito, and the co-host to me left is
A.B. Scott, and to me left.
My name is Wesley.
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 That's right. This is the long form improv podcast here on the Color Circuit channels. We're going to do a little bit of improv, do some scenes based off of our days and our conversations. So, our days and our nights. So something I wanted to bring up, because I didn't really have anything else to bring up, is Trump. Hey, you guys hear about this guy Trump and his text message plan or whatever he has going on?
Yeah.
Does he have
hear about
unlimited?
He does. He just got it.
Oh, is that what that thing was?
He has
on my
unlimited,
phone?
he has
Yeah,
unlimited
exactly.
range.
Yeah. So yeah,
And he's gonna
essentially,
text
does somebody
everyone?
want to explain who knows more about it? Do you know about it?
I don't know anything about it, but like I already lost their goddamn minds on Facebook. They're like, ooh, I'm like, yeah. It's
Right.
How
a
is that
thing.
spelled?
Yeah.
Are you going to like
Gotta stop
waste-
following
you're gonna
fish.
Waste your fucking energy.
That's one of my favorite memes. Is some famous porn star, and it says, and then it says her name.
like
it's a quote from her.
So yeah, essentially, if anybody doesn't know what it is, essentially Trump has access to send emergency text messages
To every cell
every
phone.
cell phone in
Wait,
America.
was that Trump personally doing that?
Except for Megan.
You're
No,
so-
it could be Trump doing it directly, or I think he mainly has access to it. It's supposed to be just for emergencies.
I think-
being
I think
attacked by
Megan
He's
aliens.
doesn't
probably
get
gonna
it
start
'cause
like
she-
propagandizing everyone.
That's what everyone's worried
yeah.
about. So I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts
It's
on
the
it.
same
Tito's is-
sound you get as an Amber
can quote
Alert
me on it.
or a Silver Alert. You
Yeah.
know, if something serious has happened, or a flood. You know, and now the president has that option.
God.
Is a
Yeah.
silver alert more important than an amber alert?
No.
Yeah.
No, well,
Then
it's just
shouldn't it
different
be?
types of people.
Bronze is like in the middle, in between. that.
Okay, right.
So like
Silver's
if I
are
went
yes,
if I went missing, they would send a brown alert. So to find me.
no, that's a given.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. Is anybody else worried about that? Wes is not. He looks scared.
I think
I
it's
just hope I don't start getting like texts about like, I got I fell down in my bathtub. Someone help. Trump fell down in his bathtub.
no.
So
everyone.
Trump is
he
like-
makes a life alert.
yeah.
well, no, it might be because the last president to do that died.
Life
Taft.
alert?
What?
William Howard Taft was
fell
so
down?
fat he got stuck in his bathtub.
Oh,
He
no,
had
no,
to-
He wasn't
died.
the last president.
It's not. It's not.
That's fun trivia
that
about
how he
Taft,
died,
though.
but he needed to like call like the fire department and to like pull him out of the bathtub.
Aw.
Like,
That was
for
like
real.
when
He's a-
what was it? Bush that choked on a pretzel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If,
yeah.
See, if you would have had this life alert,
Life
US
alert
text,
technology.
you wouldn't have died.
Hey guys.
He's Beavis or Butt.
That's how I do my impression of George Bush. So. hey guys. Hey, Donald Trump. Hey, I just wanted to know if you wanted to go to the lake later. hey.
And see.
Let's see. All right, I guess.
So did they confirm that man that was
Kavanaugh?
Yeah.
No.
Hold
They
on.
might-
Vague terms here, guys. Let's be a little more elaborate. What are you guys talking about?
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
The Supreme Court.
Okay, that's it. Okay, gotcha.
Up for.
I don't know. So.
It's okay.
Uh-huh.
That shit's super vague right now.
Yeah.
It's-
I have no idea.
It's like there's been almost
What
no
is a
articles
Me
written
Too?
about it.
No one's talking about this.
Uh-huh.
And leave it to 5 improvisers in Albuquerque to crack the case
Details.
and talk about this.
I will say I do get Phil because
Mm-hmm.
I would try to like read a lot and stay up on the world news, which is just American politics. That's world news. And after a while, I just got so burnt out. And so when I saw like Kavanaugh keep coming up, I was like, I can't care. I can't care. I just like ignored it. I had no clue what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, I kept seeing
at
it
all.
pop up, and I was like, I don't know what's going on
Yeah.
with this, and there's such a movement. I'm just gonna wait
And
till
then
I
like
know what
when
to
the
say.
hearings
So,
happened, which I think was last Friday.
That's all I do.
I was finally like, okay, I'm gonna read the minutes and see what was up. And so like I just recently got caught up on Kavanaugh, and it's very exhausting. And I spent some time thinking about it and digesting it. And the conclusion that I have come to is fuck Kavanaugh.
Sure.
I know.
Yeah.
Hot
That's
take.
not what I thought you were going to be on the other end of this.
Yeah, I know.
Offensive take, but like, what a piece of shit.
I'm surprised, Tito. Yeah, so everybody's not for him.
Correct.
I'm not for.
I'm not for him.
Okay.
Right.
Well, if we had to vote him in right now, what would we vote for? What would if he wanted to be on the podcast?
Oh, now he is a world-class improviser.
That's
Hey, we
true.
don't take white,
Little known.
we don't take white men on this improv.
That's
crew.
true.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy.
Stab.
Hey, I'm gonna send the U.S. a picture of Hitler. I'm gonna do it.
Mr. President, please don't do that.
No, but they have to know that he was a real person.
Mr. President, we have
People are on the
schools,
fence.
people have the internet, People are aware of Hitler. They've called you Hitler.
Nobody called me that.
Well, we do curate your Twitter feed. We do curate your Twitter feed, Mr. Trump.
Wait, you have access to my account?
Yes, I'm your Secret Service detail. I'm the head of it. I keep you protected.
I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send them a picture of a dinosaur.
I would highly advise against that, Mr. Trump. I do not have the legal authority to physically take the phone from your hands because you're my boss.
That's
I
right,
would strongly
little
advise against
bitch.
it. How about, Mr. President, how do we get back onto your schedule? You have a very busy day at the White House. Kofi Annan is coming over.
Oh, I love him.
Mr. President, Mr. President, did you
Kavanaugh?
yeah. Did you know they just got the new flavor at 31?
Oh shit!
They got Love Potion number 19.
Oh my god, that's my favorite.
You better
flavor.
tell the American people.
I'm gonna send him a picture of the Stegosaurus, and right after that,
Oh, perfect.
Love Potion number.
Love
which one?
Potion number 19.
Kavanaugh, you are taking this presidency downhill.
What,
Okay,
me?
Can you just calm
You're
down?
supposed to be in your robe. What are you wearing?
I'm sorry, I'm nude.
Oh,
boy.
that's why I hired you.
Goddamn right.
Can we have some? I just need to have some order in this White House. I'm trying
In
to do
this
my
court,
job.
order in the court.
This is the White House is not a court. Kavanaugh, are you drunk again?
Tat.
Okay. Okay. Security, if somebody could please.
I'm gonna
escort
warm up
Mr.
Twister
Kavanaugh.
for you guys.
Hold on, let me
Please
snap a
escort Mr.
picture.
Kavanaugh
I'm gonna
out
send it to
of
the people.
the Oval Office.
Oh,
Hey, Ted.
I wasn't sure if I was allowed to do that,
No,
so he
you-
just
no.
slapped me with his wet hands, and I just let him in.
Listen, I know,
know why
but
he's
we have the authority for Kavanaugh.
Ugh, gross.
Ted, if you could just do your goddamn job.
Is that
I don't
Ted?
know
do
if I'm
mine.
am I allowed to tackle a judge?
I will take the brunt of the blame. I need Kavanaugh out of the Oval Office, please.
Okay, tackle.
He's not confirmed yet.
I'm slippery.
Oh, what? Ew, gross. He's covered in oil, boss. He slipped out of my grasp.
Okay, that's fine as long as he's out of the room. Thank you. Okay, Mr. President, we have Kofi Annan coming over. We have a photo op that's coming up. Okay, we have the makeup. We have makeup coming in.
Okay.
To get you ready for the
dedication,
photo
right?
op.
All right.
So,
All right. I think I'm ready for this. I'm ready to give the people what they want.
God,
I have since day one. I'm gonna do it. When do I go live? Do I go live now?
no, it's
Am I live?
it's happening in 15 minutes.
Oh, I guess I'll wait.
Okay, this is good.
Does time pass?
Nope.
Wait, we gotta sit in this. Why this shit so awkward?
Mr. President! Oh, did you, breaking news!
Snap. Yes.
I'm hard for this fact. Jason's Deli has a new flavor
And
of
so-
bread.
And so the security officer was not able to keep the phone away from Trump. Trump accidentally sent out a picture of Brett Kavanaugh's dick and said, "Does this look like a dick of a rapist of an assaulter?" On to every single person's phone.
And it's Instagram with like a yes and a no with a little thing. In
We cut to people reacting across the world.
We cut to Color Circuit reacting to this online.
Oh, why'd you pick this, Dylan?
Well,
I don't want to.
And scene.
why'd you make me? Why couldn't you do it?
I'm not in the scene. What? I'm not in that scene.
Oh man.
Anyway, this show is off to a booming start
Booming.
right now.
Boomhauer.
It's a boomhauer of a show. So Tito, why don't you tell us about that thing you did in quarantine?
Quarantine.
Quarantine's
Okay,
new
for
thing.
those of you who are in the know, and those of you who aren't, Quarantine is a local haunted house.
Local to where?
Local to
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Okay, good.
Albuquerque.
Worldly local.
Right.
Worldly local.
Everywhere there is a quarantine.
Yeah, there is
Um,
Albuquerque.
It's called Quarantine. They do an interactive haunted house every single year. It's fantastic. This year, they are not doing one. And they're gestating because they're wanting to change it up, and they're going to be doing some
Big
major
announcement, guys.
next year. So instead, they made like a video. They made like a short film.
Scary
and Heather
video.
are the new director for the Hive, our improv.
Heather who?
Yosero.
Oh.
We don't have to say
Um,
her last name, but yeah.
Oh, whoops.
It's
whatever.
fine.
She's like,
Nobody
hey,
watches.
Tito, I have a thing
She's
that
a
you might
public
be,
figure.
that I think you'd be perfect for. Come and do this. I went up to an place, a Airbnb'd, past Madrid.
Bede?
Airbnb'd. Okay. It was a
Bede.
giant house
Uh-huh.
up in the mountains of Cerrillos, past Madrid. It was so high up in the mountains, there was like no lights at all. And you would stand outside, and it was complete silence. There was no noise pollution.
Wow.
And we shot this thing where I was a vampire. I was totally silent. I was just like
Totally nude.
totally nude, totally silent, as I do whenever I'm nude, because I'm creeping usually. And
On his tiptoe.
on my tiptoes, that's right, like a vampire, like a good vampire does.
The
Vampire
good,
never
the
been
good
killed before.
vampire. My favorite Pixar
Coming to
movie.
Disney.
Yeah.
And it's a woman that gets seduced by a vampire, then she gets turned into a vampire. And it was really great.
She has to? She has no choice?
It's,
You got
yes, because
to.
it's part of the script.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And it's like actually scary, right? It's not like funny.
Quarantine Square.
vampires.
No, they're not going for funny. They're not. Going
Is it like What We Do in the Shadows? Vampires?
That's
seen
funny.
That's
I haven't seen
funny.
it.
You never seen
Oh,
that
you
movie?
got to see that.
You're a piece of
The
shit.
best movie ever.
Hey, at least
I
I've
hate
been, at least I've
I'm
been
sorry.
in a vampire movie. Okay, what do you guys done?
Shut
Nothing.
up.
Yeah,
It's
you
probably the
shouldn't
best
talk ever again.
comedy movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. The
it's
fact that you haven't
fantastic,
seen
yeah.
it,
In
just
20
take
years?
off your
Oh,
marble
oh,
shirt.
God,
Taika
go back to work.
Waititi.
Yeah.
Very good director.
Yeah,
but like
that's
at
what
the end,
I
like,
call
have
my
a
junk.
picture of like my mouth covered in blood.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
There was
Do you have a photo?
There was a moment where like I'm on top of this woman, and she's like lying on the bed, and it's like silk nightgown. She's like surrounded by candles, and I'm on top of her, and I kiss her, and then she pushes me away.
Wait,
and,
this
like,
is the
blood is
movie or
revealed.
your Friday
This is
night?
or your Friday night. It was a little bit of both.
Okay.
And
Is anybody filming?
Jesus Christ. And I get pushed away, and like there's like blood all over her mouth. Okay, and so like we're setting up for the shot, and I have to like I'm like sitting on top of her, you know, and like ready to.
Do you have to?
Yeah, because it's in the script.
Okay,
It's in the script. You know.
Yes.
And it was a weird thing. I've never kissed somebody on screen on film before.
That reminds me of something to talk about.
Oh boy! But there's a moment where like we're getting ready for the shot, and I'm sprawled over on top of her.
So that's why you.
How were you nervous about your first on-screen kiss?
I was, you know, because
How about your second?
Oh.
because it's
That's not your first on-stage kiss, is
nerve-wracking
it?
thing, and no, but
Okay,
it was
sorry, go
also
ahead.
like, oh, like I don't want to be awkward during this, but I don't want to like oversell it.
If I saw this Miami Vice mustache coming towards my face,
That's why I shaved this, because they're like, "What do you want me to do with my beard?" We don't know. Maybe mutton chops. Like, I'm gonna take a path to mutton chops and tell me what you think. I did this, and they're
Nice.
like, "Fucking yeah."
this is like it's like pretty on point. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
really
I
went
see.
on, all about
Yeah.
it. You look like the bad
should
guy.
save this part.
You look like the
You
bad
look
guy in the reboot of Wild Wild West. You guys remember that?
Oh yeah. You look like the villain that the YMCA guys have to battle.
Yes, I'm loving
what
this.
that means. But I just, I am big capitalism.
Yeah.
I,
You know, YMCA hates big capitalism.
that's the big spooky.
It would be
That's the
Satan
thing.
because that's youth Christian, right? Youth ministry, youth.
Man,
Male
Young Man
Christ-
Christian.
Young Man Christian Association.
Young
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, young man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Young
man.
man.
Yeah, man.
Cool. That reminds me
It's a
of the
Jamaican
first
youth.
time. You remember we shot that film for that one company that will remain nameless?
We
Um,
shot several.
Yeah, well, the first one we did where Elena filmed it, and it was just a giant lamp, and I just made out with a girl
know.
on a video for like what, an hour, 45 minutes or something
It
like
was,
that.
We were like, wait, the phone ran out of juice. Phone ran
Yeah.
out of battery.
Let's start again. Yeah. That was fun.
Boy, this is a great.
I know,
Talking
everybody
about
has so
Brett
much
Kavanaugh. Jesus, are we tone deaf?
I mean, that's how I want to start every show off. All right, let's go ahead and do yeah.
I do just want to show you. I don't know why. Like, camera can't pick this up, but it's just a picture of
We can
me
put it right here.
covered in blood.
Ooh.
Put it right here.
I mean, why?
No, that one. Yeah, there you go. Hey,
Ooh.
sexy.
Fun.
Damn.
It
I
was,
like
it was really cool.
Dude, I love all 4 of your packs.
Of your what?
Packs.
Oh,
Packs. Packs.
Those are 4
Backpacks.
rolls of fat.
4 rolls of fat pack.
Fat back.
They call it
Fat
fat
back. That
Anyways,
Stacks coming to a theater near you.
Hey, I'm gonna sit on. No, I'm just kidding.
Mr. President. No.
All right. If somebody has a scene, I have nothing. So somebody do something. So when do you?
What do we do?
So when do you sit on me? I don't.
Usually, I prefer after we've been just foreplaying a little bit.
I was told that you were supposed to sit on me like right away, first thing.
Well,
Isn't that how?
that's technically right.
Yeah.
That's what it says in the book, the Bible of Vampires.
Yes.
You're supposed to sit on the victim
That's
that you want
right.
to turn first.
Right before you bite them. Right.
Right. But the way I like to do it, I'm a little blasphemous, I guess. But I like to just get to know you, kiss you a little bit, just get to know you, and then I
Well,
sit
that's
on
so
you.
weird, though. Then, like, what's the point? Isn't that where we're gonna end up, anyways? Just
Well,
s-
yeah,
you
but
sitting on me.
I don't know. I like to
My
get to know
face
the
or-
people I turn into vampires for. You're going to be a vampire for thousands of years unless
I
you
know.
get hit by a beam of sunlight or like 8 trains at once.
Oh, I don't want that.
That's the little known fact. That
So
if you get
the
hit by 8
vampires'
trains-
two worst enemies are sunlight
sunlight, stakes in the heart,
and
8 trains
8
at
trains
once.
at once. Okay.
And garlic.
And garlic. Okay. Well, what do you want to know before you sit on me?
Well, I don't know. Well, look, we met at Tinder, and we had 4 chat bubbles. Our 4 chat bubbles were like super fun,
Yeah, I don't know why we needed 4 separate ones, but
What do you mean?
the chat bubbles. We were in 4 separate chat groups
No,
with
yeah,
with
that's what
each
I
other.
mean. I know, but in each one we each had 1 chat bubble.
One chat bubble. I know.
Well, I just you said you wanted to be a vampire.
I want to try something new.
Don't you want to get
My
to
mom
know
said
me?
I need to
Don't you want to
explo-
get to know the vampire?
I just
that's
want you
gonna
to
turn
sit on me.
and then turn you, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know it was going to be so much
Blah!
talking.
It's me, Biggs the vampire.
Is that your
Biggs,
boss?
I'm still working
Who's that?
here.
Is that your pimp?
I'm
Oh
full
my
of
God.
blood.
He just sucked up a whole town.
Oh my gosh.
All of Silver City, right in here.
Oh, would you expedite this process, or maybe
surely.
you can come sit on me?
What?
Oh! Oh,
Wait,
what's happening?
Bigsons.
Or
I don't want you to do it right away. I want to get to know the people. We can't just be turning people.
Oh, I feel it. It's
why?
turning.
I mean, what you want to get to know him? He's just gonna be a pale underling to
Being
you.
a vampire is a special privilege, okay? You
Really?
can
Because
turn
I was
into a-
turned by a guy in the 7-Eleven bathroom.
Oh, that's so hot. That
I'm
sounds
saying
so
that's
hot.
not how it's supposed to be, okay? I wanted to go back to the romantic past that we used to have as vampires. When like Dracula would take people into his castle.
You know,
and
but
stuff.
then Dracula was caught with all those scandals, and we
I
had
know.
we don't talk about him anymore.
I know, but there was a time when being a vampire meant something special.
Do you not want me to eat this little one? I've already crushed most of his legs.
Oh.
into pulp.
You've already been on a binge, okay? And I know how you get when you're binging.
I have to watch Golden Girls.
I know, and it's annoying. you turn it at 70, the volume up to 70, and I can't sleep.
Well, it helps me to sleep. Fine, you want this little puny one?
I do, but I want to get to know.
Cut to them as roommates.
Mine?
Cut to the roommates.
Oh,
Biggs, will you turn off Golden Girls? I'm in my coffin and I can hear it through the concrete and the wood.
would you? I'm sorry. I'm just having a good time right now. I have a friend up here, Janessa. Janessa, say hi. Oh, she's in the process. We're we're working on her right now. You know, I like Golden Girls whenever I'm changing them.
I know. I just
Slow it down. I want to get to know you first.
What?
I'm unplugging it.
What? All the way down the I have to walk all the way down the stairs to plug it back in. You know how inconvenient that is for me.
Yeah, suck it. That's why I took out all the outlets in the house.
Thank you for slowing him down. I want to get to know him.
What?
Okay, I got it down here already.
No, I'm just
Plug in the TV again.
No.
Hey, I was watching. If you don't stop this, we're gonna be enemies for the rest of our lives.
Well, if that's what it is gonna come to, Biggs, then so be it.
Set your coffin on fire. Hey, I bought that at Bed Bath and Beyond. Fancy. Nothing better than Biggs and the vampire. Just like the fat vampire waddling down the stairs
Fat
to
pyre.
plug it back in.
Fat pyre.
Fat pyre.
They call me Fat Pyre.
Fat pile of vampire.
God.
That's good.
Good scene, guys. Okay, there's one
Perfect scene.
I didn't see anything wrong with it, which makes it perfect.
Good. It was.
That's
it
one of
was
my
flawless.
one of my buddy's favorite bands is this band called Local Natives. Very good. Listen to
Oh yeah, you've been
Hummingbird
talking
album.
about them a lot lately.
And he's like, and he almost strictly likes like metal. He just loves metal music, metalcore, and all sorts of shit. And he listened to Local Natives, which is a very indie band from LA. And he's like, this I think is the best band I've ever heard.
Really?
What? Why?
Wow.
Yeah. He's like, oh, like, why? He's like, because there's nothing wrong with them.
Really?
Like, oh, that's an interesting reason.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he can't
them
find any
personally?
flaws in it.
And no music, nothing wrong with their personal
With their personal lives,
with their
and with the music that they play.
That's unheard of.
It's kind of
Ah.
like
It must be.
and
I
what
have
they're
to
trying to
listen
do,
it.
they just do it very well.
It's so good. Yeah.
I'm going to look them up now.
Yeah, yeah.
Local native.
Listen to the Hummingbirds album. That's my favorite one. Yeah, the first one's good too.
Hey Dylan, you had
Yeah.
something that you wanted to talk about, and I erased it.
It's okay.
Probably boring.
Now,
Brown boring.
No,
Brown Betty.
that's close.
Bur-
Brown Betty.
Brown
Oh,
Betty.
you want to hear about Brown Betty?
Can I just point out? I was just looking at this skull here
Yes,
we have.
we should
and
point out
look
what
at
it is.
this weird little bone that we all have here that you never really think about. It's just
It
like a weird
connects
tiny bone.
Oh, that's the bitch
jaw
bone.
With
The,
the
you
jaw.
said the bitch bone?
That's the bitch bone.
What?
Because when you hit it, it breaks like a little bitch.
Oh my gosh.
That was for Tina.
Well, I
the only
just thought that was
Tito has.
interesting, everyone. Thank you.
It's very
So this is
Look at
this
this
is
tiny
Frank.
bone.
Frank was made by our friend Alex, a producer here at
Color
Color Circuit. And it's
Circuit.
supposed to be. It was named after the character in It's Always Sunny.
This is is this a child's skull? Because look how tiny it is.
He did say it was like smaller than a little smaller than a normal size. Yeah,
3D
it's pretty cool.
printed.
Look at the back of the
Right.
teeth. It's really cool.
Yeah,
He's all about his 3D printer.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
Smaller
could he
skulls,
like make it the dimensions bigger, or is it just the file that he got?
I imagine
know.
with the
Can
file
you
you can
mess
probably
with the file?
you can probably
Yeah.
enlarge and make it small. But
Yeah.
most
Make a
the
Like,
printers
you could make like the skull of Hey Arnold, the football head.
Make it
That's
flatter
really
and
cool.
That'd be
flatter.
fucking cool.
That'd be a cool
skull.
Oh, also, did we thank Michelle for all of this? This is
No,
so
thank
good.
you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
Longtime Color
Great.
Circuit person.
Yes,
Exactly what we wanted.
She came
Oh,
in and just killed it. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's killed. Everything's dead.
Fat pipe
Yeah.
son.
But Pep's son, she drew that. She's a huge fan.
Fat pipe.
1 year screen.
Oh yeah, when your Screen Source anniversary. Anyways, yes.
Oh.
She drew this one thing with One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So I've been watching. I watched a TED Talk recently by Brene Brown. She is
Brene
a
Brauwigger.
Brene Brauwigger. She's like a really famous like social worker, and she's a researcher. So she's done research for 20, 30 years, and a lot of her research centers around vulnerability. And like it essentially kind of everything boils down to her saying that the people that are most happy are the people that are most vulnerable, that are kind of willing to take a risk and
Put themselves out there.
put themselves out there. Yeah.
Interesting.
What's the expression? You make
Bastard.
0% of the shots you don't make.
You make
You
zero
don't
percent.
take.
Don't take.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't fuck.
You miss. Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
fuck 0% of.
You don't fuck
people.
0% of the people you don't.
So
fuck.
just constant.
So you should just be constantly telling
Vulnerable.
people that you meet like your darkest problems.
Yeah.
Because they appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
That's-
they love that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like I was abandoned as a child. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's her TED Talk mostly.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's true. I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, I really like, and I've been like, I was like,
sure.
I was like, why do
It was
people
a
like
TED Talk.
why do people like Harmontown so much? Well, because like Dan Harmon's super vulnerable and like open and like
Yeah.
wears his heart on
Yeah.
his sleeve. It only partially related to I was watching a video essay on the Eric Andre show, and like how it's just like this pure form of this guy and his
Word up.
insanity
Uh-huh.
on screen. You're looking at me, Wes, like you have something in particular. That's it's just a weird way to say.
Well, I just want to be able to see you.
Oh, okay. This guy boxes out. He's been boxing out for years.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's this damn square table. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Are you particularly interested?
you.
Or?
No, okay.
Is it people who are more comfortable expressing what maybe their vulnerabilities are? Or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah. Like
So,
take-
like,
yeah.
what's your weakness? Like, if I wanted to take you down, how would I take you down?
downtown to Pound Town?
Oh, I know what to do to get there. But
Believe me, I know how to get there with
But if I wanted to, its confidence
Just-
is
just
what
promote your
makes
shows
his
on Color
weak. His knees
I'm
weak.
not gonna. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's why people are so enamored by Tito.
Mhm.
I think Tito is like one of the most like vulnerable
Vulnerable.
people. Vulnerable?
He does cry
yeah,
a
is
lot.
that?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're very open. You're very honest, and it's. I think it's like it's engaging, and it's. You're a little bitch. Yeah, it's
My
fine.
these bones broke long ago.
Yeah.
Break your bitch bone.
Oh, I only have one bitch bone left.
I'm holding it in place.
So yeah, what I'm saying is
Yeah.
I'm trying to be more like Tito in my day to day. I'll have that.
Trying to be
That-
There's some flaws in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, aim higher.
I'd agree with that.
yeah. Okay.
And that's me being vulnerable.
See, there you go. That's
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. Cause like the times I feel like every time I do open up to people, I get burned very easily.
Well, and
That's
honestly,
why
it's the
I
risk.
avoid-
That's why it's
That's the
easy
risk,
to
yeah.
not do it.
Yeah,
That's why you want to keep
so
doing
I'm
it.
like, God damn it! Somebody I was vulnerable with keeps texting me. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I guess that is interesting. I'd like to.
That makes me think of
about
like
that more.
stand up and how like one of the first things I felt I had to learn and maybe people should learn is just like being willing to like being
Fail
okay with
or-
people not laughing. You
Yeah.
failing.
Yeah.
That's just like, you have to learn how to.
It's the same with improv.
Yeah.
The more vulnerable you are, the more you are willing to accept and take ideas.
Hmm.
There's something to it. Megan, you need to do that more. Or you could just,
Yeah.
hold the
But if you being honest in an improv scene is like, I'm just tired and I don't care. That's not going to really be helpful. Because every time I try to do that, I'm just like, what am I feeling right now earnestly? It's like, man, fuck. And that's the extent of what I'm feeling. I was like, okay, let's lean into this, man, fuck. And then the other improviser's like, God damn it, Tito.
yeah.
God, I don't want to be here.
You got to
It's
follow
like-
the other rules. Anybody
Yeah,
else?
I
feel
know
vulnerable?
the first time I did a stand-up open mic when I just talked about, well, I took your advice, Tito, and just talked about my week and how I felt.
Yeah.
And after that, I felt it was like very cathartic, and I was
Yeah.
like, that felt good. And I felt like just comfortable, just sitting, you know, and just like being
Yeah.
human.
This is what it's
It
like to
felt
be a
good.
stand-up.
Yeah.
I'd be the next
I think
Mark
I saw
Maron.
that one. Yeah.
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 It does feel good. It can feel painful when you're like, I want to talk about my week, and then you start sweating and like, where's the funny and whatever. And like,
I need
am
to be
just,
funny.
Am I
Yeah.
just every time I come here, I'm just rambling, and I eke out a joke. So like, am I making progress? Is this just like selfish behavior?
Who am I doing this for? Why am I
Yeah,
doing
is this
it? Yeah.
narcissistic? Oh God!
Of course, it's narcissistic.
You start crying because you're vulnerable. Then everyone cries.
Yeah.
Man, Ted, finally over with finals week. That was great. 2 shots, please. Tito's on the rocks. Here you go. The finals finally being over.
I cheated.
What?
I cheated on the final.
Well, I mean, hey, I didn't see you get yanked out of the room, so you got away with it, man.
Well, I had,
Congratulations.
I'm in a relationship with a professor, and she gave me all the answers to the test.
Oh, Jesus.
And I don't know if I can. I don't feel good about. I don't feel good about what I did because I didn't learn anything in that class. We were just banging.
Well, look, Ted, don't feel too bad. It's a creative writing final. Like that, you can almost use that nowhere. You know, we're probably gonna end up, with jobs at like Subway.
I don't know.
It's fine. You did great.
What if
that's one way to beat a final.
All right, here's your bills, guys. If you guys wouldn't mind writing me a little review, just be as creative as you want when you're filling this out.
Beer me like.
Jesus. Who are you? Who are you, Kavanaugh?
I don't. I think it's affecting me. It's affecting me.
Look, Ted, I made it through finals. I'm sorry about your choice. Like you got to have like a relationship. You know, like it's going well.
Yeah,
know?
but
It'll be fine.
it's all fake, and I feel like I'm just getting through college by nefarious means. You know.
Hey Ted, this is how last year went. This is how the last finals went. Okay, so
I know.
If you really felt that bad, you would change it. And I'm kind of tired.
Well, there are things that you feel bad about, but it's hard to change. All right. I'm addicted to this kind of behavior.
Well, look, you made it through this far. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like, go see a therapist, okay? I'm like, don't talk to me about it. I'm your friend.
I don't know. I thought maybe you're right. Yeah.
He
you're right.
goes to see his therapist, who also happens to be his teacher.
Look, I can't stop. I want to stop.
I don't want to do anything tonight.
Look, I don't want to. I think we need to end our relationship, okay? Because I can't get therapeutic advice from you and also be in a relationship. Don't give me that eye, all right? I'm being serious. I had to write a review on a receipt, and I completely blanked on all words. No, I don't want to shove a cucumber in you right now. I'm not playing the vegetable farmer. I'm not role playing that again. No, it's over. I have to change. Stop it! Don't. No. No, I have to.
By the way, his teacher, professor / therapist is also a SEAL.
I can't do it anymore. I know you're genetically. No, I'm walking out the door.
Thanks again for coming to the zoo.
Ironically, that was his best session of therapy yet.
Let's see.
Sorry, Scott.
Just pimp Scott out. Oh God, what else do we have here?
No, yeah,
cucumbers
not
and
cool.
seals. Ew, that's right.
I was talking about the musician.
Oh.
Seal a man a few words.
He's very affectionate.
I was watching a little bit of the movie Pop Star, and Seal gets eaten by a pack of wolves.
I forgot that part.
What?
The singer Seal gets eaten by a pack of wolves.
Pop Star is the Andy Samberg thing.
That's right, a Lonely Island production.
And Lonely Island joined it.
Okay.
It was very good.
Gotcha. Yeah. I was like, that makes sense. Then.
Yeah. It was up for an Emmy.
Nice.
Do you? Who do you
Is
know?
it Andy Samberg?
I can't think of his name right now. He's in the same wedding as one of my friends. He's a ginger with
Wow, this is
Ginger with weird
You
mustache.
know all gingers with weird mustaches.
Do you know
Do
all,
all you
do you all know
gingers?
each
Yeah,
other?
all gingers know each other. That was Macaulay Culkin.
What does a ginger chat room sound like? I don't know.
It's a lot of like, oh, I can't find my sunscreen.
I'm just gonna
It's also
stay
the
indoors
Jewish
again.
only.
Guys,
Yeah.
what SPF are we on?
Are we on?
Yeah.
Has anybody convinced Emma Stone to join this chat room?
The one holdout.
Send her a message.
She's the ambassador.
He has it cold. Hey Wes, I hear you're going to New York.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I gotta do stuff that is like I gotta go out on my own.
What do you got to do? I think it's great.
I want to go down to the city because we're gonna be upstate, but I want to like
Shake hands.
get out of there. My dad and I
Nice.
and my uncle, we're gonna be hanging out, but I want to go off on my own. Like
You should-
get on a train.
This is gonna sound weird, but I feel like you should make a goal to like shake hands with 15 people.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
And all homeless people.
New people.
New people that you
People
do not
you've never met
really do not know.
before.
Mostly
And
homeless
in one
people.
day,
Yeah, no,
shake
yeah.
hands with 15 people.
Yeah, you're right. I should make goals like that. Like I gotta go to a thing and introduce myself to
Yeah.
humans and
Yeah,
get to
there's
know
probably
people.
a ton of bars and like little clubs. And
Yeah.
hangout
You'll be
things
hanging out at
around.
UC.
You know,
of all three
there's a lot of
UCBs. I
social
imagine.
things to do.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
lot
in
And
New York.
that's what I did
Yeah.
the first time. So
There's a lot of people in New York.
What'd you do the first time?
just met new humans and talked to them and asked people out for coffee and beers and stuff.
Did you
and
meet any
just trying to
non-humans?
That's tough.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
wow.
know.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
That's cool.
It's good.
Do you think you got the strength to do it because you knew you were going to be leaving soon or anything? Or you're just like, I really want to.
Vulnerability.
Was it
Yeah.
vulnerability?
That's what it was.
Is it?
Maybe. Well, I just didn't. I don't know.
Who do you
I don't think
normally-
if I did it maybe 2 years ago, I don't think I'd be able to do it.
Oh, okay.
But I think I've slowly been able to gain enough confidence to walk up to humans.
I
Maybe.
think
Yeah, maybe.
what do you?
Well, it might be.
What are the
LLC.
type of people you're attracted to when you're asking to do that?
People
Sexually or non-sexually?
Well, I try to like introduce myself to pretty ladies. 'Cause,
Oh
I mean-
yeah. Yeah.
But also,
Wes
you know,
only goes
also-
for the tens.
but also, just all of the people.
English speakers.
English
So,
speakers.
Pretty ladies,
Turtles.
all of the people.
Turtles. People in Central Park. I'd like to shake your claw,
Well,
please.
you know, like the things that will scare me the most are the ones that I'm trying to go for.
Are you
drug
looking for
dealers.
like a beautiful woman to sweep you off your feet in New York and then?
That'd be cool. But just challenging myself to do the stuff I'm scared of.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Vulnerability.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. You
TED Talk.
you make 100 of the baskets you weave.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Wait, but
I'm
you never said how
positive
many
that's-
baskets you tried to weave.
All 500
500
baskets.
15.
Nice.
We now cut to a scene of Wesley in the city.
Hey, get out of the way!
I'm trying to introduce myself to the man who's on the street.
You're in the middle of the crosswalk. It's a green light. Move your ass.
Well, you'd run over this man if I wasn't here.
I'm gonna run over you if you're there in 5 seconds.
Hey, I'm trying to die here. Would you guys let him move out of the way?
I just want to get to know you. I don't want you to die in the street.
I just want him to run over me already.
It's the way of life here in New York City. Let me kill
He's
this man.
agreed to it.
I'm not going to let you kill a man who's trying to kill himself.
Oh God, are you a tourist?
I am a
Fucking
tourist.
tourist, am I right?
I'm from New Mexico.
What? Oh, you're from Mexico?
Mexico?
New Mexico. It's the newer version.
So we're gonna build the wall around
You're like a
him
Mexican
soon.
under 30.
Oh,
It's
gotcha.
It's like version 2.
Version 2.
Great.
Like 0.0.
Software.
Yeah, it's like
Go
software.
back. Go back there and let me run over this man in peace.
No,
Yeah, I bet they
I'm
don't
dragging
have
you
crime
off
there.
the road.
Damn it.
No. I trap his foot underneath my car
Oh
tire.
my God!
Hurry, pull harder. Pull harder.
No.
Oh, what? Now you don't want to die?
No, he let me. No, pull harder so I split in half.
I get you. All right, well now pull him. Pull him.
No, I'm not going to pull him anymore.
God damn
This
it.
is awful.
Jesus.
Why do you want to kill him so bad?
You haven't lived in New York City before.
This is the New York code. When somebody is finished, once their eggs have been laid, they have hatched and gone on and gone and laid their own eggs.
This is
They
our
go to the streets where they lay down to become one with the
It's
streets.
New York's metaphorical ice flow. Like in the great Alaska wilderness, they put out an old man on a floe of ice to die with the penguins. It's like that.
What did it say, Katie?
So he laid all of his eggs?
He's laid all of his eggs.
That's
all
what
of
I
his-
just said. I
That's a
laid all my
metaphor, right?
eggs.
It's
It's a metaphor. He
You gotta
can't.
follow
He has
it or
no
something.
seed. He can't produce anymore.
Well, he said he
He's
said
laid
you
all-
actually laid eggs.
Yeah. The producing seed is the metaphor. He's actually laid eggs.
They were hard shell eggs.
We're a different breed here in New York City. We were born in the slums.
Hard boiled.
What are you?
Let me kill this man.
You're a bird or something?
Inside.
He's a bunch of birds.
So many feathers.
5 birds in one.
One bird for each limb, plus one for the torso.
Now pull harder, damn it.
Pull harder.
Let me become one with New York.
It's a tiny bird inside.
Do
do this off
Hold
the
on,
road.
I'm getting all the birds off this guy. Yeah, out of this guy.
I'm trying to drive faster. There's all these birds in the road.
Oh! Oh, you freed me.
He's a genie.
I'm a genie.
All right.
Do I get a wish?
Oh, yes, of course. You get the best.
Oh!
That's what he wanted. Now move it.
He's gonna grant me a wish.
See?
I don't want to be any.
I'm
in
so
any
excited
more
for the
scenes.
hive to come back.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Jesus Christ, guys. Oh, he said I can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Can't wait for the hive to
For
come
the
back.
hive to come back.
I want to see more of that noise effect.
It's 8:43.
What's up?
Yeah, let's
You were good.
Let's do a big group scene like
Let's
we
do a
always
big
do.
group scene like we always did. And to get us started, we're gonna get a suggestion from.
there's been a
Oh,
whole
thank
bunch
you,
of chat.
Princess
Hey,
Leia,
thank you.
for subscribing.
Are we
Thank
back
you.
on Twitch?
And then she posted a like an emoji of Kendra's face.
Oh shit!
One of the first,
Yeah.
Hey,
or
Princess
only.
Leia.
We have like 2, right?
Yeah, Ryan made Kendra, Tito, and Bon.
Okay.
Tito's though, like I think like the $25 tier, so no, it's never gonna come.
Yeah,
out.
never gonna happen. Yeah.
Is that the high dollar, which is the next?
I think
So
it's
Kendra's like, what,
it's
$5?
15
Very
and
nice.
25 or
Gotcha.
Me a
something.
very nice fez.
But thank you, Princess Leia.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Princess Leia.
Thank you, Princess Leia.
Just for you, we're gonna do a scene based on something you typed either earlier or before.
Alaskan
Or in the
penguins.
future.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not
that's
her.
good.
That
That's
wasn't
not
her.
Princess Leia.
No, that-
That's
that's
what's
what,
BHD?
That's what I was doing.
for us.
Yeah. See if Princess Leia put anything since she subscribed.
Are we back
Oh,
on Twitch
OMG.
Okay, we're gonna do OMG. That's a
Ah.
suggestion.
Suggestions
Or
over. Oh,
hold on, wait.
Oh,
She's
no,
thinking.
She's,
She's thinking.
she's thinking out loud.
This is just
Yeah.
for you. So.
now? Is this a person we know?
Yeah, it's Felicia. right?
Felicia
Yeah.
Garcia.
Bye,
that?
Felicia.
I don't know why I say last name.
Felicia.
Check her out on her channel. She's great.
Victorian vampires.
Tito, you can't do this one. I'm just kidding.
You did this one earlier.
I'm joking.
You did this one in
my
real
hit rate
life.
hasn't been great.
Yeah,
I can't.
I say, Bartleby, I say this blood, this so negative, is really much. It's too positive for me.
Yes, I have the same. I agree. Try the NW positive.
I tried that one.
Oh, hey.
Oh, that was no good.
It's our little Hispanic friend,
Oh, no.
Pedro.
Yeah, see. That was no good. I had
It's
that
no
one.
bueno, you
No
did?
bueno.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'd like to
The
try
last-
some of your
the
chili
la-
pepper.
Oh, you can have my chili pepper.
It's
Oh.
made from the blood
I
of the
bro-
red hot chili peppers.
Yeah, I broke his bitch bone to get this. Yeah. Best mixed.
I must say, I rather enjoy my A positive mixed with pineapple. I like pineapple in my blood.
I've never tried it before.
One shot.
Silver buckshot.
What is that for? We had pineapple. Pineapple's terrible.
That
Am
was-
I right, Gould?
No.
Didn't have
well,
to stake him.
Yeah, that was my drug dealer.
Five different things on what he is, but
Listen.
I'm all of them.
okay, he says pineapple drug.
Pineapple-
I just figured that pineapple was a sin.
He's-
Chaps, am I right?
he's
Am
so-
I the wrong one here? Am I the
You're
dickhead?
you're the dickhead. He sold me Pineapple Express.
That was so out of like, you just like shot him right away without even saying words to him before.
I just figured that being vampires, we could just go right for the buckshot.
He
I
was
mean,
our
no
treasurer. How are we going to keep
He did the
track of our
drugs,
funds?
treasuring, and he's someone's nephew, I believe.
I'm all of them.
He did so much.
Yes,
He was
he's
my
the aquarium.
uncle on my mom's side.
He's the aquarium manager.
Oh, well-
Keeps all the aquariums.
oh, I didn't know he was taking
Nice.
care of all that. Well, I apologize, fellas. I should have watched it before I shot. That's the new
Yes.
saying now. Watched
How
before
do
I
you
shot.
think all of those sponges live without? Because otherwise, all the algae would eat up everything in those aquariums.
Oh, I didn't realize he was laying down those dish sponges to absorb the dirt.
You know, you miss 100% of the silver bullets you don't shoot.
Well, that was one that I made.
That's what I said.
Well, vampires, shall we fly to the moon?
Okay.
But he's broken. Will somebody help him?
I carry you on my back.
Leave me die.
And see, thank you everyone for sticking through this improv bagel. We'll be back at you sometime with another show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got plenty of plugs to go around the horn here. We'll do you last because you got a big one here. Wes, do you have a plug?
Sure. The Hive. It's an improv group in Albuquerque, downtown Box.
It
It's coming back
When?
sometime in October.
Okay.
Good plug.
Be on the lookout, everyone. If you're on Facebook, find us at the Hive ABQ, I believe, on Facebook. Find us there and like our page. Scott, do you have anything?
Check out Fruitless Journey on this channel Sundays at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Tito and I play video games. Not sure what we're going to play this weekend, but...
Did you guys finish Tentacle Town? What was it?
It was very, it was very good.
We went to Tentacle Town, man. Day of the Tentacle, yeah, we just finished that.
Day of the Tentacle.
Good times.
Nice.
Very good.
Tito.
Stand-up comedy, open mic, Spit You Bit at Bosey Brothers every single Sunday. Sign up at 7:30. Show
what
at
happened
8.
last Sunday?
What do you mean?
I was there last Sunday. There's nothing last Sunday.
Are you...
Wasn't?
I'm going to pull a Phil.
My plug.
Okay. At Bosey
Yeah,
Brothers.
Tito
every
joined the
single
scene.
Sunday.
Tito joined the scene. You immediately murdered him.
Yeah, that's happened several times.
I've done that before, yes.
Yeah, and the Hive is returning sometime in October. Check us out. We've added 2 new members. Very excited for that.
When does it come back?
Sometime in October.
Good
okay,
plug.
Jesus.
Good plug.
And for the stream with Scott.
Oh, I guess I'll do mine next. Come see the show. I play every Friday and Saturday with the show at the Box ABQ. Go to boxabq.com, 9 p.m. And that's all the shows I think we have coming up right now. Is that?
Yeah, thank you, Princess.
What about the Halloween thing?
Thank you, Princess Leia, for subscribing. Thank you, Monster Mishi, for being here and decorating this awesome room. There's a couple other people in chat. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. We're live here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time for comedy.
Are we
nights.
back on Twitch now forever? Or
Back on
We're
Twitch.
on Twitch, yeah.
Today was not a bad return, I'd say.
Yeah.
Every Thursday night, I am live at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time for Screen Source, film and television news reviews, and trailer reactions. And then this upcoming Saturday, we have our second iteration of Oppositeness. The crown was lost.
Stolen.
Stolen from Phil and
Stolen.
Wes. The last time,
cheaters.
but it will be at the Box in downtown Albuquerque. We have no other venue apparently ever. I don't mean
The
I
only
mean
venue
all
in
of us.
Albuquerque. Yeah.
We spend that's our other home, our second home.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Where were you Saturday? Sunday. Last Sunday.
Anyways, yeah, it's a comedy debate show. Great comedians: Greg Jomek, AJ Martinez, Heather Yacero, Kevin Bransford.
Don't say her last name.
All the last names
Too
are
late.
there.
Heather, don't say your last name. You're Sarah.
Heather, don't say your last name is. Yeah. And like, share, follow, subscribe, all of the verbs. Thank you, Kendra, for that hashtag. Here on this channel, twitch.tv/colorcircuit live and youtube.com/colorcircuit. Scott, we have a Patreon.
Yes, patreon.com/color circuit. You can subscribe to that and give us money, and it will make us stronger and more powerful.
You get exclusive episodes of
Circuit Board, the
Yeah.
podcast where we ask questions about my love life.
Yeah, it's a good episode.
But you
can only see it if you if you
bring
follow-
your
if
own
you're on
tumbleweeds
Patreon.
to that one.
That was like we're finishing that next month.
What do we?
We're
L
on letter.
or
Yeah, we're on like
M?
letter K or L or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, we got through a lot
That's
of
a long
love.
fucking alphabet. People.
A lot of love questions with Scott. It was a good time.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you, Katie. Were we live that whole time? Are you sure? I'm just kidding. Nothing. Katie screwed up.
Were we live?